guess we can both have it. Y'all ready for some music today? Yeah. Cool, me too. I've heard that. I've also heard Tim the Two-Man Taylor. Remember that show, Home Improvement? Yeah. With Tim Allen? His character was Tim the Two-Man Taylor. Anyways, here's some music I hope that y'all enjoy. Thank you very much. That's My Blue Heaven. My name's Tim the Piano Man. Here's another one I hope you enjoy. Let's do another blue song. Let's do Blue Moon. Thank you very much. That one's called Blue Moon. Before that, we had My Blue Heaven. My name's Tim the Piano Man. And did y'all have a good St. Patrick's Day? I see the decorations here. That looks handmade. Y'all made that, didn't you?
Yeah, some of the graduates did.
That's very creative. I like it. The next song I'm going to play, it's called Green Eyes. And it's the same melody as this Dean Martin song called Sway. Here it is. Thank you. That's called the cha-cha-cha ending. My name's Tim the Piano Man, and I'm playing your favorite songs today. If you have a request, just let me know. If I know it, I will play it.
Pink Panther?
Pink Panther, that's a good one. Henry Mancini, very prolific composer. I'll do the Pink Panther theme. Thank you very much. What a great audience. Yes, ma'am.
Gnarls Barkley's Crazy.
Gnarls Barkley's Crazy. I'll do it.
Okay, thanks.
It's a song came out in 2013, 2014, around that time, pretty recently. And I'm going to do a piano interpretation thereof. Thank you very much. Yes, that's a song called Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. That song came out fairly recently, within the past, 15 years or so. My name's Tim the Piano Man, and I'm playing your requests if you got them and if I know them. Now, if you don't have them, then I can't play them. And if you have them but I don't know them, I can't play them either. So the two must align. But, of course, if you're enjoying the repertoire and my selection, I'll continue. Maybe you'd like to hear a song that's called Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay. Thank you. What a great audience. That's one. That one's called "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay." My name's Tim, the Piano Man. Here's another one. I hope that you enjoy this one. It's called "My Girl." Temptations. Thank you. Thank you very much. Remember, if you have a request, just write it on something small like a $20 bill and put it in my pocket. Of course, if you raise your hand, there's no fee. There's no fee.
Moon River.
Moon River. Okay, that's a good one. I'll do it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now here's a song called Stardust. Thank you very much. Thank you. I had a request earlier today. I was playing another show and had a request for some Allman Brothers. I usually don't play Allman Brothers, but I thought of what I could, and this song came out. I believe it's called Jessica, so here it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to play some Beethoven now. very much. That's a little boogie woogie Beethoven.
How about some Elvis?
Some Elvis, who's that? You know I'm just kidding. I'd love to play some Elvis for y'all. Anything in particular or chef's choice?
Hound dog.
All right. Tim says hound dog. I can do that.
Saturday Night Fever.
From Saturday Night Fever. Well, let me think on that. That's a lot of disco and the Bee Gees. I might know something. I'll have to look at it though. That might be the first time I've had that request.
I'm just requesting Saturday Night Fever. That's all I know.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'll see what I can do. But first I'll play Hound Dog. Thank you. You know, with regards to the Saturday Night Fever request, I need to take a listen to it before I attempt something. I'll have to take a listen to that.
Do you know the song If I Can't Have You?
I'm familiar with it, but not well enough.
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, well, that makes sense then, that I don't know it off the top of my head. I Can't Have You. That sounds very familiar. I'll do my best with that, but I can't play it at the moment.
How about Greece?
Greece.
Greece. Yeah, you ever been from Greece?
I've never been to Greece. I'm just kidding.
This was John Travolta.
Yes, ma'am. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. What a classic. Let me think. Oh, I think I know Summer Nights. Let me see what I can do. I usually don't do this. This is
How about Sandy? That song that she sings in there too.
Sandy.
Anything from Greece would be great.
I'll try Summer Nights, and then we'll see what else I can remember. something like that. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't mind getting requests that catch me unprepared. It's a little humbling sometimes, but if I know it, I'll play it, and I'll do my best.
How about Robin Hood?
Robin Hood. Tell me more.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth and what the other has to say.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You have a nice voice. Give her a round of applause, y'all. Give her a round of applause. That's from Disney's Robin Hood, right?
What?
From Disney's Robin Hood.
Yes.
Thank you. And I'll do another one from that same film. This one's called Not in Nottingham. Thank you. Thank you very much. What a great audience. Thank you. I got time for a couple more. Remember, if you have a request, just let me know. If I know it, I'll play it. And if I don't know it, I'll play something else.
Toy Story, You Have a Friend in Me.
Hey, that's a good one. That's Randy Newman. Toy Story. What year did Toy Story come out? 1994? The first one? I think 94 maybe. Anyways, here it is. Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you. That's it for me for today, folks. My name's Tim the Piano Man. I enjoyed entertaining y'all and taking y'all's requests, even the ones I didn't know. Keeps me humble and keeps me learning, so thank you for that. And I'll see y'all again next month. What a great audience. Thank you very much.
The first Toy Story came out in November 1995.
95. Okay, I was off by a year.
It came out in Los Angeles, and then on November 22nd of that year, it came out around the rest of the United States.
Oh, that's interesting. So they did a premiere first in LA. I didn't know they did that. I guess that seems like something that a movie theater might do. All right, y'all. Thanks. It was a pleasure. I thought this crowd was great. Oh, well, I gotta get going on the next one. Thank you. It's a real pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
Well,
That's a friend handshake. Thank you.
Georgia,
That's a good one. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll see y'all next time.
Thank you, Tim, man.
It's a pleasure. Bye-bye. Oh, pardon me. That's all right. Oh, that's a good excuse. That's a good idea. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
It just thought about it first it is funny and just,
Happy spring. And thanks for requesting that Gnarls Barkley. That was fun.
okay, well, my husband always had it on his phone before he died. That was his ringtone. And I always, you know,
It's an honor to play that.
thank you.
Ooh, pocket time. Hey, thanks for sticking around. That was fun. Okay. Here's what's going on. So I play piano at retirement communities, and I try to live stream as many as I can. I don't always get to requests in the chat because, well, one, I don't always know the song, so that's the first reason that I don't get to it. Second, sometimes I have to go with the requests of the audience that of the residents in the community. Obsessed with Sushi #1 says you did so good. Roblox says you're so good. Hi, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, you're making me blush. So I try to get to as many requests as I can. If I look over while I'm playing and I see something that I think that I can work into the set, I'll do it. Bladen says, do you know Nocturne? So I love Chopin. I think he's the most exquisite composer out there in the classical era, romantic classical. But I don't know that. I loved your life, bro. Thank you, Julian Vandeval. I would love to play that. Yeah, I'm reading out the comments now. Durku says, you are so good at piano, you inspire me. I am grateful to do that. Obsessed with Sushi #1 says, do you know Canon in D? Yes, I do know that one. So I was kind of explaining, like, what I do is I play live. So most of the time when I stream, I'm playing a show for a live audience. Thanks for the emojis. Thanks for the nice comments, everybody. But yeah, remember, I can't always play the requests because sometimes it's not appropriate for the senior audience that I play for. So I don't know. Where's everybody from? What grade am I in? Are you talking to me? Do you see my hairline? Do you think I'm still in grade school? I'm having fun. Okay, I'm driving, but I'll keep the stream going. We did this earlier today, and it was a lot of fun. We called it a drive and chat. And guess who tuned in? A quantum physicist from MIT tuned in, and we were waxing philosophically. From Finland. Great. Thank you for joining, my friend from Finland. So, in the United States, we're a unique culture, the United States. There are many people that want to move to the United States because the economic and entrepreneurial opportunity. It's a great place to start a business. But unfortunately, one of the aspects of the United States culture is that people don't always live with their parents. They don't always take in their elderly parents or their seniors in their family. So there's a resource called senior homes, retirement communities, where seniors are taken care of by staff and nurses, and they have all their meals prepared, and most of the time they get exceptional service, and they get taken care of. And so what I do is I entertain the seniors there, and I go to play the piano, and these seniors, well, they pay rent. Sometimes that rent comes from Social Security, Social Security, which is a government program, and sometimes it comes from their pensions and their savings, and that's how they pay for living. Like it, hate it, that's just the way that it is. That's just the way that it is. So I go out to these communities and I play and I get paid, and I love what I do. I get to make people happy, and the fact that y'all are tuning in and watching me, that makes me happy too. So, but sometimes the requests that y'all want to hear is not necessarily appropriate for these retirement communities, and ultimately that comes up to me. So if I don't play your song, that's on me. That's on me. And I'm willing to accept the consequences. If y'all get mad and you cuss me out in the comments, so be it. Because at these live streams, I'm performing first for the elderly, and I'm creating a live stream broadcast for you. What piano grade am I in? I don't know what that means, piano grade. But yeah, I create the live streams so that I can grow my YouTube channel, because that's something that I'm trying to do, and to reach more people that might appreciate what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. These comments are going crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and read all these. Y'all are having fun in the comments today. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm driving right now, obviously. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive to my next gig, which is like 5 minutes away. It's great routing. And once I get there, I'm gonna park and I'm gonna read through these comments. I'm gonna read them all out, because I don't always get to read the comments, especially when I'm playing. It's not appropriate for me to respond to the comments when I'm playing in front of a live audience. I mean, like a live in-person audience. That's what I do for a living. I play in front of live people in a room. It's a weird way of saying it, because y'all are live people too, but it's over the internet, so it's different. Hey, if you haven't subscribed already, this is basically what I do. I drive around playing piano, and I stream the shows when I can. Someday, so I just want to let y'all know that I'm thinking about y'all. It's a goal of mine to have my own piano studio. I want a studio with a real piano, not just a keyboard like the one that I have now, but I want a room with a piano and good lighting and good video equipment and a good microphone where I can stream and I can take your requests and I can learn all the songs that you want to hear and play them live on the stream. But I don't have a studio right now, so I can't do that. And it's motivating. It makes me want to work harder so that I can get that into my reality. Whoa. Yeah, I'm driving, and somebody It looked like somebody almost hit me, but thankfully they didn't. I drive a lot. I drive about 40,000 miles. How many kilometers is that? What's the equation? It's like 2.2. So I drive about 100,000 kilometers every year. I think that's correct. I think that's the correct equation. Or maybe I have it backwards. I don't know. All I know is it's 40,000 miles. Somebody correct my math. I'm not a mathematician. I'm a musician. All right. I'm getting to this retirement community, so I'm going to park and then read through y'all's comments for as long as I can before my 3:30 p.m. Central Time show. And so what I'm going to do, like I did with the last one, is we're going to do pocket time again, y'all. We're going to do pocket time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the phone in my pocket when I'm done doing this in about, 15 minutes. Then I'm going to go to my next show and I'll live stream it. So I'm going to keep the stream going. And now, like I promised, I'm going to read through these comments. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Y'all were going crazy in the chat. This is fun. All right. I'm not going to read all these comments. Do I have a Discord? You know, that's funny. You're the second. Julian Vanderwall asks for a Discord. You're the second person today that's asked if I have one. I haven't made it yet, but I'm certainly considering it now. Oh, I see why there's so many comments. Is Julian and Obsessed with Sushi have been having a nice conversation. This is fun. Okay. I'm not going to read all of this. Y'all are fun. Okay. Wow, so many comments. Reaper VR, can you play Maple Leaf Rag? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Because, yes, I can. Not only can I play it, but that is one that is appropriate for the live shows that I do. Thanks for subscribing. Franco David Mamani, thumbs up. Thank you very much. For Elise, Bladen, I hope that you heard that one because I played it. That was when I looked over and I was able to play request. So, again, I'm going to reiterate this because it's important. I want y'all to understand what these live streams are. It's my job, it's my profession to play piano at retirement communities, that's senior homes, old folks' homes, homes for the elderly. And when it's appropriate, I will play requests that I get in the chat, but I don't always play them. Sometimes it's not appropriate. And sometimes I just miss it because my priority is during these shows is to entertain the seniors. So have some patience. I do read through these comments. I'm not going to read all of these comments. Y'all are having a nice conversation, and I'm glad. Thank you very much for doing this. Canon and D, yes, I can play. Can I? Gray's World says, can I play a French song? I love French songs. Yes, I have a couple in my repertoire. One of them is La Vie en Rose. Another one is Padam Padam. Those are two of my favorite French songs to play. There's also a beautiful French song that's in the soundtrack of that Woody Allen movie, Midnight in Paris. And I like the one by Sidney Bechet. It's something about the sea. I can't remember exactly. Yep. And now I'm at the point in the comments where I put my phone in my pocket and people are like, oh no, he forgot to turn it off. I didn't forget to turn it off, y'all. That's part of what I've been doing is to keep the live stream going in between gigs, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, it doesn't mean that there's pocket time. Roblox says, I swear if I grow up and I be a football player, in 1 week, $400,000, and I will donate you $5K. Oh, I thought you were going to donate me $400,000. I'm just messing. I'll take the $5K. I don't have a donate button. Maybe I need to get that. Y'all, you know, tips are not required, but they're appreciated. Bladen says, I think he's running. I wasn't running, but I do walk fast. I was walking. That's correct. And now I'm at the point in the chat where I come back on screen and y'all are showering me with compliments, and I'm grateful. Okay. That was fun. Bladen says, Tim inspires me too. He's the reason I'm learning more songs on piano. Thank you. Well, that makes me feel good. Durku says, Tim is the GOAT. No, I am not the greatest of all time, but I appreciate you saying that. That's very nice. There's so many piano players that are better than me. I'm grateful to be doing what I do, and I feel competent enough to do a good job. So I've made it my profession. So that's something to celebrate there. But I don't practice enough. Like I was saying earlier, I really want a studio with a piano in it where I can practice and learn y'all's requests and stream them and make more content, better content. I'm happy with what I'm doing and eager for more. Car stream, yep, that's what it is. Many of these comments, I don't know if y'all are talking amongst yourselves or actually asking me questions. So I'm going to gloss over some of these. Bladen says, Tim, you are the primary reason for my passion for playing piano, and you inspire me greatly. Oh, I'm blushing. Thank you. Edit Style says, hi, Tim. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. Y'all are funny. Yes, I always appreciate the comments, but I can't always respond because for the reasons that I explained earlier, I'm playing at retirement communities, I can't always respond. Actually, I almost never respond to comments when I'm playing at the community. When I get back in the car, I can respond, but when I'm driving, I can't always see it because sometimes there's a car coming straight at me and I can't respond. So yes, it's dangerous and I have to watch the road. Safety first, everybody. Safety first. Y'all are cracking me up. This is a robust chat today. Robust. You don't have to apologize for typing so much. Krista Zaya says, hi, hello. Thank you, Krista, for joining. We're having a good time here. The chat is on fire. Sledgehammer Gaming subscribed. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate that. Julian Vanderwall says, Tim, what car do you drive? I drive a Japanese car, 2012 Honda Civic. And I got this car because I think that the 2012 Honda Civics last a long time. And I put a lot of miles on it. I got this car maybe 18 months ago and I've put 85,860 miles on it. That's a lot. Thank you for subscribing. A Civic, do I have a laptop in it? No, I do not have a laptop. This is 2012. Honda is nice. I like it. I like it. I'm not a car fanatic, but I got this car because I needed something that would be reliable and something that would last a long time and that was very sturdy and rugged because I drive so much. Obsessed with Sushi says, I will always watch your live. That is very nice. But if you have like school or something, then Don't get in trouble on account of me. I appreciate it. Study hard. Hatchback Civics are most likely tuned. So don't race Civics with a laptop. Oh. Yeah, my car's not modded out or anything. I think that's cool. Do I do videos? Wish I had discovered your channel earlier. Do you do videos? I have plenty of videos. Yeah, check out my channel. I've got all of these lives that I do. I repurpose as long-form videos. So yeah, you can watch the recaps. You can even watch the recap of this. It's 79 minutes and 18 seconds in at this time. I'm working on making some videos that detail how to make money playing piano at retirement communities, which is a unique niche that I've sort of trailblazed, and I feel pretty good about that. Honestly started doing it because it made a lot of sense, and I needed to make some money. But it turned into something that I love to do. It's interesting, like, if one can find something that they enjoy doing and get paid to do it, then, especially if there's upside potential and potential for growth, then one should continue to do that. Like, I don't know how old everybody watching is. I kind of get the feeling that there are some folks that are still in high school or maybe grade school that are watching, and I can't really speak to that age group because I don't really work with, I don't have any kids, I don't really teach piano lessons, but I do know that here's some advice. If you can find something that you love to do that also makes you money, then that's a plus. Now this is when you need to make money out on your own. If you're building a career, if you're on a career path, these are important considerations. There's a lot of adults that don't have that. A lot of adults don't have a career where they're making money and doing something that they love at the same time. Now, some adults make it work in a perfectly reasonable way by doing a career they might not really enjoy as much, but then having a hobby that brings them peace and that they enjoy. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you can find something that you love to do and get paid for it, then you have a trade. Then you have a trade, a craft. And to have a trade and a craft, it's a little bit more rare these days. I have about 3 minutes left in this before we go on pocket time and I start my next concert. A trade, a craft. It's a little bit more rare these days. One of the reasons, or one of the ways that people used to do it is you would have, like, a family would have their craft, like a tailor. And that's kind of where their names come from, honestly. A tailor would be like tailoring clothes. And they would, if you're a tailor in name and craft, and clan, really, then all you would do is you would train with your dad or your uncle or whoever is doing it on how to be really good at tailoring clothes. So that's what you would do. You would do that, and then you wouldn't really have a choice in the matter. That's what you would do. That's what your family has always done, and so that's what you're going to do too. And that's how things were for a long time. Now this is I guess Middle Ages. Maybe they did it this way before that too. But that's how it was for a long time. Some cultures still do this. Other cultures are more self-deterministic. Like the United States is very... The United States indexes heavily on self-determination. Can you ask a question? Of course, just go ahead. Hello, Gary Anderson. Thank you for joining my live stream. there's going to be some piano music coming up in about 8 minutes. You can ask a question, of course. Go ahead. If I know the answer, I'll answer it. But in America, people don't always do that. There's some family businesses where a business or a trade or a craft will stay in the family, and then somebody will train all their lives to do that craft. But some people have both the burden and the opportunity of self-determination, which means that you have to try different things and do something that works. What makes me want to play the piano? Well, I started playing piano when I was about 5 years old, and I don't have time to tell the story now because I have to walk into the next concert. But I love it. When I started out, first my motivation was creativity. It was something to do, piano lessons. It was fun. I liked learning. I liked music. And I started taking jazz, and I really connected with jazz. And then I formed a band in high school. Can I get a mod, and what music will be playing? Gary Anderson, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm sorry. All right, guys, thanks for your questions. The stream is not going to end. I'm going to put my phone in my pocket, what we call pocket time around here. And then I'm going to go play the show, and I'm going to stream the show. So thanks for joining. Stick around. Cool.
So some of the residents just brought out some of their collections and stuff.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Huh?
Hey, everybody. Hi. How you doing, Perfect. My name's Tim, Piano Man, and let's have some music.
We'll go.
3:30, yeah. I mean, a little bit early. All right. Maybe I'll get started a couple minutes early today. That's an in-tune piano. That sounds great. Thank you. Oh, here's the announcement.
Good afternoon, South Lake Friends. Good afternoon. You want a treat? Come on down to the lounge right now. My good friend Tim Stanek is in the house playing the piano. He tickles those ivories better than anybody you'll ever hear.
No.
Come on down to the lounge. Tim Stanek's in the house. Come on down right now.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Indeed.
What a great announcement. Thank you. That was fun. Yes, my name's Tim the Piano Man, and that was Somewhere Over the Rainbow. If you have a request, just let me know. If I know it, I'll play it. If I don't know it, I'll play it anyways. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. The Tennessee Waltz. Yes, ma'am, I sure will. Here it is. Thank you. What a great audience. That's the Tennessee Waltz by special request. Thank you. What a great audience. That's the Tennessee Waltz by special request.
It's good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Here's another one that I hope you enjoy. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Come on in. We're just getting started.
Good.
I'd forgotten all about it till I heard Scott's announcement.
Oh, me too. No, I'm just kidding. I was planning on being here.
We just got back. We've been out all day.
Oh, really? It's a beautiful day outside, isn't
It's
it?
windy.
It's windy.
It wouldn't bother you, but it give me a bad hair day.
I thought it was Thursday.
No, I said windy.
Oh, windy. All right, here's another tune I hope you enjoy. This one's called The Stars Fell on Alabama. Thank you very much for the great audience. That's The Stars Fell in Alabama. My name's Tim the Piano Man. Here's another one I hope you enjoy. This one, well, it's called Last Date by Floyd Kramer.
Yeah.
you very much. Thank you. Yes, sir.
I got one song. Do you know any gospel songs?
Gospel songs. Yes, sir.
There's one by Vince Gill, High on the Mountain.
That's one that I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I don't know that one.
You got any others you know of that you play?
That he played, I don't, you know,
I mean, anybody.
anybody. Yeah, sure. I have a selection. I'll play one. The Gaither brothers did this one. The Gaither singers.
Yeah.
He Touched Me.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. That makes me want to play another gospel tune. I'm going to play one called There Is Power in the Blood. sir.
How great thou art.
How great thou art. That's a nice one. I'll do it. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. What a great audience. A waltz. Well, that's pretty good. I taste some sugar in that popcorn.
I mean, it's kettle corn.
Kettle corn. Kettle corn has sugar. I didn't know that. Why didn't I know? That's so strange. It tastes delicious.
Next time you're on Jeopardy, you'll answer it.
Next time I'm on Jeopardy, I'll answer it right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. There was a gap in my knowledge, and it is filled. What was the request? I forgot.
Well, any walk.
A waltz. Okay. Well, we did the Tennessee waltz earlier.
We missed that. We missed
You missed it. Oh, my goodness. Well, the rest of the audience heard it already.
Any walk.
But that's a great song, so I'll try to play that before 4:30 when my time's up. But I'm not going to play it just yet. However, I'll do a different waltz. This one, it's a Doris Day tune called Que Sera Sera.
I love that.
very much. This one goes out to any March birthdays. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody have a birthday in March? Well, me neither. My birthday's in August. That's about, what, 6 months from now? Yeah. April. Your birthday's in April. Well, then you can use that happy birthday then. All right. Yes, ma'am. And I'll play it again next month, too.
There is a
Good.
song from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
The story with spring.
Your birthday the last day of this month. March 31st.
Yes.
Guess what? That's also my mother's birthday.
Is it really?
Yes, ma'am. That's a special birthday. And I heard the request, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, it's the story with the fringe on top.
Oh, I don't know that particular one.
We'll just play something from Oklahoma.
I will play something from Oklahoma. This one's called Oklahoma.
Wow.
That's original.
It's hey, you know it. Come on in. Welcome. We're having some music. My name's Tim the Piano Man. The request was Oklahoma, so here it is. Thank you. What a great audience. Thank you very much. Here's another one I hope you enjoy. This one's from a play called My Fair Lady, and it's called On the Street Where You Live. And I'm going to put a little swing on it. much. That's on the street where you live. That's from My Fair Lady. Remember, if you have a request, just write it on a popcorn kernel and throw it at me. Ah, that's a great song. I don't know it well enough to do it right. I'm being humbled tonight, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind getting requests that I don't know. It keeps me humble, and it keeps me learning. Always searching for the next request. Yes, sir.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Y'all have heard of him. Okay, that's fantastic. One Johnny Cash song that I like to do is Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
There's so many good ones. I'll do that one first. I might even play two. We'll see. Thank you very much. Thank you. I enjoyed that so much, I'm going to play another Johnny Cash song. This one's called The Folsom Prison Blues.
Yes.
very much. Thank you.
You know any Roy Laker?
So good.
Not off the top of my head, no, sir.
He just looks some Elvis.
Elvis. I can do some Elvis as soon as I retrieve this popcorn kernel from the inside of this piano. I don't want to disrespect the piano by leaving that in there. I'm the kind of person that when I eat popcorn, somehow it gets all over me. Going through my pockets, after the movie, and there's popcorn in there. I don't know how it happens.
Maybe you're hungry.
Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe I was saving it for later. All right, enough of that. What was I forgot what I was going to play. Elvis, that's right. Some Elvis. All right. Let's see. Let's do... Okay, I played this next song in Jackson, Tennessee. I said, here's an Elvis song. They said, Mr. Piano Man, that's Carl Perkins. Blue Suede Shoes. Here it is, folks. Here's another Elvis tune for y'all. you very much. What a great audience. Thank you so much. That's 2 Elvis tunes for y'all. I got time for 1 or 2 more. Remember, if you have a request, just let me know. If I know it, I'll play it. If I don't know it, I'll play something else.
House of the Rising Sun.
House of the Rising Sun. Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
I know the 4.
Who else remembers House of the Rising Sun? All right, here it is.
I forgot.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Who wrote that song?
That, I don't know who wrote it, but they might have wrote it, but it was a hit for a group in the 60s called The Animals.
Okay.
I like to play an original song that I wrote now. This is on my CD. If you're interested, I've got a couple copies for sale. This one, it's track 7. Track 7. The original song that I wrote. Thank you very much for the great audience. That's it for me for today, folks. My name's Tim the Piano Man, and I hope that your breakfast tomorrow is even better than your supper is tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Did you play one part of England Rose?
I'm sorry?
Could you play a little part of England Rose?
Well, no, the concert's over, number one. Number two, I don't know it.
Candle in the Wind? Same song.
Remind me next time. I'm here next month. Hey,
Thank you very much, Granny.
thank you.
I enjoyed it. We go get the popcorn.
Oh, yeah, I'm saving that for later.
This too.
No, we'll just toss that.
Give me a left. Give me a left.
Oops. Somebody will come and probably vacuum over here.
Yeah.
Hello, hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm Debbie.
I'm Tim the Piano Man. Nice to meet you, Debbie.
Well, I enjoy your music.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially when you play the stuff like Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
You're a fan. That's great.
yeah. Well, I know you'll come back and see us.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be back next month. Hello.
This guy that was asking for the songs, he played the piano.
Oh, really?
He got it.
I understand.
Enjoy that.
You're good.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey.
Oh, there you are.
There I am.
Hey, how are you?
Consider yourself lucky. My name's Mark.
Tim.
One thing to have that kind of talent, and two, not have a stroke. I used to play in church and weddings and everywhere.
Yeah. And,
Stroke got me.
yes, sir. Well, I appreciate your requests. I'm going to try to learn them if I can, but I can't make any guarantees by next time. You wanted to hear Candle in the Wind? That's Elton John.
Or England Rose, it's all the same song,
It's-
same music, different words.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
England's Rose?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that in reference to the War of the Roses by any chance? It's not? Okay.
Diana, baby, Diana, Diana. They-
Yeah.
That's one of the songs that got who's the other one you just named that played it?
Who did I just play? I can't remember.
No, who did you say played that song?
Oh, Elton John.
Yeah, that's the song that got him knighted by the Queen. He wrote it for her. And
Oh.
the Queen knighted him for it. That's why he's Sir Elton John.
Oh, okay. I think I knew that. Thanks for that story. Hello. Hi.
I enjoyed your cousin.
Thank you, ma'am.
It seemed like you really enjoyed what you do.
I'm so glad.
We were waiting on that Chelsea Waltz again.
Oh, I forgot to play that again. I promised I would.
But they still here next time. They'll be on cameras.
Okay, I better wait till a little after the beginning of the concert to play it, just in case.
I'm a Tennessee Waltz fan because I used to do debutante ball cakes for debutante ball, and they always dance to the Tennessee Waltz.
They always dance to the Tennessee Waltz at the debutante ball.
Yeah, well, every year for a long time.
That's beautiful. I'm sure they like the
Yeah.
cakes.
Well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Are you trying to
You
get
never
out?
met, no, I thought you were behind me.
Oh, okay. Yes, I live in Memphis.
Okay.
You need to move.
I need to move.
California or New York.
California or New York? Well, maybe someday.
One of the best I've ever heard.
Thank
I've
you.
heard everything from honky tonk to Mormon Tabernacle. You're the best I ever heard.
Thank you very much. That's thank you, ma'am. That means a lot to me, sir, coming from a fellow musician. You know, interesting thing. Did you know that in French Canada, hey, Lindsay, you're gonna hear this story. It might sound a little unprofessional. In French Canada, tabernacle is a swear word.
Oh, really?
That's right, because they're Catholic, and in French Canada, when they say tabernacle, it's saying a holy thing in vain. That's why the Mormon Tabernacle Choir can't get any gigs in Quebec.
Oh, really?
Yep,
I
because
did not know that.
it's a swear word for them.
Yeah, they like saying the Mormon damn choir.
Exactly, or worse.
or worse. Yeah, I could add to that, but that's not. No, I did not know that.
I respect your restraint, sir. Lindsay, thanks again.
We're getting remodeled. Have you seen it upstairs? You see that's great?
Uh-huh.
That's just the beginning.
That's exciting.
Here, I'll show you a teaser. Yeah, you got it all the way up there. We'll get there whenever. Oh, you'll see the first.
Are y'all putting a piano up there?
You know, I haven't heard. I'm not positive.
Lindsay said I sure hope not.
I'm not positive. I would think they would leave it and then. But after
Show
they
me
get,
real
after
quick.
they get done doing everything,
Yeah.
Alright, so the flooring doesn't come till April, but that's the walls. And then of course we'll have pictures and new furniture and
That's gonna be great.
stuff. Yeah, parking.
That's exciting. I'm so happy for y'all.
We need it.
Yeah, I hear
We
ya.
need it. It's great to look crazy next. But once we get everything all done, it'll.
I understand. This is how it is. Things are up in the air, huh?
That's what I think. I said, that's the only thing we can do.
Bye, thank you. Moonlight Sonata. Whoa, I just dropped my phone and glad the screen didn't break. That was pretty exciting. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Just to recap, my name's Tim the Piano Man. I play piano at retirement communities. I can't always respond to your requests during the show, so that's why I'm not intentional. Well, I see your songs, I see your requests sometimes. Let's see, I got some requests for Beethoven. I'm sorry I didn't get to your birthday Beethoven. In that passage, the one just after the main course, I would go for a direct counter, D minor, A major 7. What song were you talking about there? So you're trying to make a half, minor half major. But I think major is just better. You know, your criticisms are okay. I don't mind it, I just don't know what you're talking about, or which song you're talking about in the moment. And maybe for analytical purposes, going back is a good thing, but I play so many shows that sometimes I just gotta say, c'est la vie. Thanks for watching and for commenting, though. C'est la vie, monsieur, c'est la vie. Just a Piano says play Ronda alla Turca for $50, play Moonlight Sonata for $150. I don't know how you're planning on getting me that money. If I had seen that and there was a reliable way to do that, maybe I'd consider that. I mean, that's a pretty good tip for just one song. I've gotten tipped $100 US dollars before, and that was very nice. I think 2 or 3 times, yes, 3 times in my career I've gotten tipped $100. Just a Piano. How do I know that you'll really tip me for those 2 songs? I don't know. Hey, if you tune into other piano players, everybody watching, how do they do tips? I'm curious to know. I'll set up a virtual tip jar. I'll do Venmo or PayPal, something like that. But yeah, I'm interested. So this is what I do, y'all. This is what I do. I play piano at retirement communities. I'm leaving my third gig of the day. I'm a full-time professional piano player. And sometimes you just gotta put your foot on the gas. Oh my gosh, that person's going way too fast. Yep, I'm driving and broadcasting. TikTok doesn't let me do this. They say it's too dangerous. TikTok says this is too dangerous, but you know what? YouTube lets adults make adult decisions. And that's what I'm doing right now. I can't always see your comments when I'm driving, but I do try to read them when I can. Because I appreciate you, everybody watching. I appreciate you. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay in my channel, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate the subscriptions. Appreciate you watching and asking questions. Again, I'm going to recap this. The reason that I don't always play the requests that I receive is because I play at retirement communities. And when I play at retirement communities, the seniors come first. The elders in the community that I'm hired to entertain, they're my priority. When I can glance over at the live stream and check the chat, I do. And I do check the chat to see if there's any requests for something that I can sneak in there. It's always funny to me, like, sometimes, and it's fun too, like, I'll play it if I can. Sometimes I will sneak in, like, an anime theme song when I'm playing. That original that I played at the end of the last concert, that's called Japanese animation. And it's meant to play off of the sort of some of the cadences and the motifs of anime theme songs. I wrote that like 12 years ago though, so there might be some things that I do differently. I'm hitting the road now. I'm on the highway back from Jonesboro to Memphis, Tennessee. Yep, I'm a piano player from Memphis, Tennessee. A very musical city. The bar for musicians is very high because the competition is high. And Memphis musicians, well, music is it's an export. Stax music in the 60s or 70s, I can't remember which decade this was, but was the #1 export out of Memphis, Tennessee. Their records, they were exporting records out of Memphis, Tennessee, and Stax Music is in South Memphis. They were Memphis's #1 export. That just blows my mind. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing 161 hours so far of live streaming. That's pretty fun. 161 hours of live streaming. Wow. This might be I think this is the longest one that I've done. Let's see. Wait, that's minutes. What am I talking about? I need some food or something. 161 hours. 161 minutes. 161 minutes. I see that some of y'all have left the stream seeking out somebody that can read a clock better. Well, that's alright. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining me. My name's Tim the Piano Man. I am safely live streaming from my car, driving 84 miles per hour. On Highway 555 from Jonesboro to Memphis, Tennessee. I get to play piano full time. This is my job, and it's my business. I love what I do. I play 55 to 60 shows every month and make pretty good money for a musician. And I also enjoy live streaming. 163 minutes. Yeah, okay, so I live streamed earlier. That makes sense. I took a break to eat lunch and I didn't live stream my eating. This is not a mukbang. I did not live stream my eating. can ask me questions if you like. What do you do on this channel? Says Evan Spider. Yep, so I live stream my piano shows. I'm a full-time piano player. And I travel all across the Mid-South of the United States playing piano shows at retirement communities mostly. And I live stream in between shows sometimes because it's fun and gets my watch time up. And I get to interact with my audience, which is y'all. And part of the reason that I like to answer your questions and interact with my audience is because I can't do it when I'm playing the shows. Because when I play at retirement communities, these are private communities. These are private and semi-private communities. I can't get their faces on screen, and they are the priority. So they come first. So I can't always play the requests that I get on the live stream. And I don't really answer questions during those live streams when I'm live streaming the show. But when I'm driving or parked and I have a chance to safely look down at the screen, then I can answer your questions. So that's why I do this. So basically that's it. Yep, that's it in a nutshell. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, Even Spider. I said Evan Spider. Sorry about that. I do my best, but paying attention to the road sometimes has to take priority. Yesterday, we're doing a live stream, and this dude from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, who is studying quantum physics, tuned in. We had a really interesting conversation. You never know what you're going to get on this live stream. You never know what you're going to... But it's fun. The speed limit on this highway is 75 miles an hour. It's one of the faster speed limits in the United States. I believe that the fastest speed limit is 85 miles an hour, somewhere in between Texas and California. It's one of those desert highways that just keeps going. So I'm aware that I have an international audience. When I've been doing these live streams, I've been asking where people are watching from. They're watching from Ireland and Finland and India and Pakistan, Argentina, Russia. It's cool. And here's another thing. If you comment on my videos, I will comment back. At least at the time of this video. I would love to be so busy where I don't have time to comment back, but that's a far cry from right now. I love getting comments, and I got a comment in Japanese, in the kanji script, which I can't understand. The UK, hey, cheers, thanks for joining. The United Kingdom, such an incredible history in your country. Such an incredible history. Shaped the world. The United Kingdom shaped the world. The British Empire before that shaped the world. So much of the world speaks English because of the United Kingdom. Fascinating, fascinating. Such rich art and culture. I love it. I love your country. I'd love to visit someday. But yeah, I got a comment in Japanese in the kanji script, and I couldn't read it. You know what I did? I plugged it into Google Translate, and I replied back in kanji. So I hope that Google Translate did not do me dirty. The comment is a common comment that I get, actually. And that is that it's strange to watch the piano reversed. The reason that I do the mirror when I stream the piano is twofold. The first reason that I have the mirror, that is, the low notes look like they're high notes and the high notes look like they're low notes because I have the mirror, the camera facing me. The camera's facing me because I can't get the residents of these retirement communities on camera. It's against the rules. Second reason is, well, I get to see your comments, and if I can see a comment and it comes up and I'm able to work it into the set, I will work it into the set. But I'm not always able to do that. A lot of the time, well, most of the time I don't know the particular song because there's such a variety of requests that I get. Sometimes it's not appropriate for me to play it, even if I do know it, because these are seniors and their tastes are not always modern. Although I did get a request for Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Jonathan says, "Where are you going?" You know, sometimes I don't even know myself. Where are we going? I'm just being silly. My destination is Memphis, Tennessee. I'm leaving Jonesboro, Arkansas, and I'm driving to Memphis, Tennessee. That's my home, y'all. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. Home of the blues, birthplace of rock and roll. And whenever I travel outside of Memphis, people comment on how dangerous it is. And it's a dangerous city. It's a very dangerous city. In certain parts. Certain parts are very dangerous, very violent. There's parts of North Memphis and South Memphis, I'll just tell it how it is, where gangs rule the city in North and South Memphis. And I don't know how much contact they have with the city government. Memphis's mayor, Paul Young, reached out to some gang leaders and had a parlay with them, which was an interesting move, in my opinion. It's very interesting. In one way, it's like legitimizing them. And instead of saying, we don't negotiate with gangs, we don't negotiate with terrorists, essentially, which is U.S. policy, Paul Young said, hey, let's talk. And then I don't know what any good came of it. From what I understand, they said, hey, we want jobs. We want something to do. And that's a long-term solution. But one thing, behavior needs to change. Gangbanging is not something that you want to put on your resume to get hired. So this is a long-term problem. I try not to get too much into politics on this channel, but maybe it's time to get into briefly, just briefly. It's a long-term problem, the banging in Memphis, Tennessee. You can't put that on your resume and try to get hired. That's just it's not something to do. So there needs to be some kind of work that young men can do, some kind of job that young men can do. One thing that I would suggest, especially if they're trying to go straight, is wholesale real estate. There's classes on how to do this, and there's a guy named Rico that teaches this in Memphis, Tennessee. If you're trying to go straight and make legitimate income, and you don't want to sell drugs, you don't want to rob people, wholesaling real estate is a good route. The reason is because you don't need any kind of certification or background check to flip contracts, and that's what it is. I guess apparently I talk about real estate sometimes on this channel now. I was a real estate agent briefly, so I got my license and then retired my license after I realized that, hey, I can make more money playing piano if I go full-time into it and keep my sanity and actually do something that I really enjoy and save time and maybe something else that'll make money as well. But anyways, that's briefly about my real estate career. Very short-lived. But yeah, wholesaling real estate is a skill, and it can be learned if you have the right mentor. There's a lot of, and this is not to cast dispersion on anybody that does this, but a lot of felons that serve jail time and then get out of jail will wholesale real estate. The reason is because it's an arm's length transaction. There's no background check necessary, and it's something that is legitimate and you can actually make money. So wholesaling real estate is you basically get a house under contract. Hi, Skylar. Thanks for joining. we're talking about real estate for some reason now, but it's interesting. So basically, you get a house under contract, and then you sell. So that's essentially it. It's tough, and you got to hustle. But if you're looking for something to do, and you're in a gang, and you don't want to do that anymore. Number one, I don't know what it's like to be in a gang. I don't know what you have to go through to get out of that. So, forgive my gap in knowledge here. But if you find yourself in a gang and you can get out of that gang and you want to have legitimate income, but you can't get hired because you can't put gang banging on your resume, wholesaling real estate might be something to look into. Now, in my opinion, the job market and the American economy is not robust. Inflation itself has inflated away a lot of the dollar's purchasing power, which makes it, well, disappointing. It's harder to get into a house, especially because the interest rates are up. And it's disappointing because the quality of life is slipping. However, there's still hope because America is a very free place and it's friendly to entrepreneurs. So what that means is you can use your mind in America to build something, and your hard work gets rewarded. It's proof of work. Your hard work gets rewarded in America, and that's pretty cool. That's part of why America is so attractive to so many people. So that is quite the tangent that I just went on, and I'm glad that you're here for it. Basically, Jonathan asked, where are you going? And so I got into a little tangent on Memphis, Tennessee, and that's where I'm going. Driving to Memphis because it's faster than walking. Do you know that kettle corn is popcorn with sugar on it? They gave me some popcorn at my last gig. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm a piano player. I play piano full-time at retirement communities. I also have a hotel gig where I play more modern stuff. I keep getting requests for the song Golden Hour, so I think I'm going to learn that one for this weekend. It's pretty. It's a really pretty tune. And a very nice piano part. Not that difficult, in my opinion. Golden Hour, yep, that's a beautiful tune. So what I've been doing is live streaming my piano shows, and then when I'm back in the car, I'll live stream and answer all your questions, because I can't answer the questions when I'm playing the show, because the seniors come first. Respect the elders. Hey, by the way, if you want to learn what I do, I have a book on Amazon called Easy Piano Gigs. If you're a piano player, Easy Piano Gigs, a book. Well, popcorn is not in my meal plan. I got a good workout this morning, though. I'm happy, and I keep up my strength. Part of how I keep up my strength is I eat meat. There's a time in my life when I was vegetarian and I had very few responsibilities, and I was able to indulge in the spaciness that I found in vegetarianism. I was doing a lot of yoga and meditation, and that was part of who I was at the time, but that's